And why was it?
Every few minutes I had to have a drink of water because that good-looking shoe salesman was sitting in the door in front of the water fountain with the door open.
What did he look like?
Oh, he was a good-looking guy. And he was sitting there doing some paperwork, getting ready to go out into his territory, his shoe territory, to sell some more shoes. So I could not do my work. Every few minutes I'd have to go out there to the water fountain and get me a drink of water so I could get another look at him in there and hope he'd look up, and wave to me or say hello or something.
Had you spoken to him or anything, or just kind of eyeballing him?
Well, I think I started out eyeballing, but finally, I think one day he came out laughing out of his office to where I then out there getting a drink. And the rest is history.
What did he come out there for?
Well, I was out there getting me a drink of water, and he decided he'd come out and meet me.
How'd he go about it?
Well, let's see, how did he go about it? I think he just came out there laughing.
I heard some story about him throwing a shoe out there.
Oh, yeah, I think he threw the shoe first, maybe, and that's what he did. I'd forgotten that part. He just picked up one of his sample shoes. He had a lot of, in his office, a lot of sample shoes. And he just picked up one of them off the shelf and threw it at me. As I bent over to get a drink. Well, I think it hit me and then hit the floor. And then he came out laughing to pick it up, to pick the shoe up.
What'd you say? Was you glad?
Huh?
Were you glad?
Oh, yeah, I was glad. I knew he was sitting in there. That's the reason I had to have a drink every few minutes. He probably was aware of that, too. The many times that I ran out of my office to get me a drink of water out there across from his.
Was you not getting any work done?
Me? I know. I'd sit down at my desk and do 2 or 3 lines, and then I'd get up and go get me another drink. Ooh-wee. It's the ones that didn't fire me.
Well, where'd y'all go? Did he ask you on a date? Where'd y'all go first? Goodness, hey.
Let's don't have any fighting now. You get over here on the other side. There's room for everybody. Room for everybody. No fight.
Coco, don't be jealous. Did he ask you out on a date? That red-headed salesman?
I don't know if he asked me that right then or not, but he did pretty quick.
Where'd y'all go?
Seemed like he took me to dinner somewhere. And I don't know whether he took me to a movie or not, but I know we ended up at my house out in the zip code. He took me home after the date. He was a fine person.
Did you sleep good that night, or did you stay awake?
Oh, I probably daydreamed a lot before I went to sleep. Joe Gibson.